Welcome back to your channel named Coins Buyers, the home of treasure hunters, history lovers, and coin collectors. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the incredible story of a humble yet extraordinary 1-cent coin. That's right, we're talking about the legendary 1977 United States of America Mint Mark Ultra coin, a rare gem that's turning heads in the collector's market with a jaw-dropping potential value of $50 million. Stick around to the very end because we'll be revealing what makes this coin so special, how you can identify one, and why it's worth a fortune. Let's get started. The year was 1977, a time of cultural and economic shifts in the United States. Jimmy Carter was in the White House, Star Wars was taking the box office by storm, and the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins that would be used in everyday transactions. But little did anyone know that one of those coins, a simple 1-cent penny, would go on to become one of the most sought-after treasures in history. The 1977 penny might look like any ordinary coin, but hidden in the world of numismatics lies a story of rarity, error, and unimaginable value. So, what's the big deal about the 1977 1-cent Mint Mark coin? Well, this particular penny isn't just any penny. It belongs to a rare group of coins that were struck with an unusual error during the minting process. Experts believe that a small number of 1977 pennies were produced with a unique mint mark variation, often referred to as the Ultra Mint Mark. This minting anomaly created a one-of-a-kind design, making these pennies exceptionally rare. But that's not all. These coins are also known for their pristine condition, with some examples graded as high as MS-70 by professional grading services. Combine the rarity of the error with the impeccable condition, and you have a coin that's worth millions of dollars. Let's talk numbers, shall we? The value of the 1977 1-cent Mint Mark Ultra coin is nothing short of mind-blowing. In today's collector market, this coin is estimated to be worth an astonishing $50 million. Yes, you heard that right. $50 million for a single penny. But why such a high value? It all boils down to the basic principles of rarity and demand. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, collectors around the world are willing to pay a fortune to add one to their collection. In recent years, similar ultra-rare pennies from other years have sold at auction for millions of dollars. So, if you happen to own a 1977 penny, it's time to take a closer look. Who knows, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of identifying this incredible coin. Here's what to look for. The Ultra Mint Mark is a distinct feature of this coin. It's slightly misaligned and larger than usual, making it easy to spot with a magnifying glass. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Look for coins with minimal scratches, sharp details, and a shiny, uncirculated finish. Some rare variations of the 1977 penny were struck on planchets made of experimental metals, giving them a slightly different weight. If you think you've found one of these ultra-rare coins, get it professionally graded to confirm its authenticity and value. Let me tell you about one of the most legendary sales in coin history. In a recent auction, a 1977 1-cent Mint Mark Ultra coin sold for an unbelievable $50 million. The buyer? A mysterious private collector who outbid some of the biggest names in the numismatic world. The sale made headlines around the globe, cementing the 1977 penny's place in history as one of the most valuable coins ever. And who knows, your coin could be the next record-breaking sale. Now, here's the exciting part. Anyone can join the hunt for rare coins. Whether you're digging through your piggy bank, checking your change, or visiting coin shops, the possibility of finding a treasure like the 1977 penny is what makes collecting so thrilling. And remember, even if you don't find this particular coin, the world of numismatics is full of fascinating stories and valuable discoveries. So, keep searching, keep learning, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. That's it for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the legendary 1977 1-cent Mint Mark Ultra coin, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to your channel name for more incredible stories about coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures. And hey, let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin in your change? We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you discover your very own $50 million penny. Check out these other amazing videos for more fascinating stories and valuable finds. Don't miss out. Include stunning close-up shots of the coin, animated graphics showing its value, and interviews or quotes from coin experts to add credibility and visual appeal. Good luck creating your video. Let me know if you'd like more help refining this or adding more details. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? 1 cent. Just 1 cent. That's all it is. But what if I told you that a humble penny, minted in 1971 with the D mint mark, could be worth an eye-popping $44 million? That's right, a small copper coin with an extraordinary story. Let's dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and jaw-dropping market value of the 1971 D Lincoln penny. Let's travel back to 1971. The United States was recovering from the turbulent 1960s, and the country's economy was thriving. In Denver, Colorado, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins, including millions of Lincoln pennies. These pennies were designed by Victor David Brenner, the legendary artist who first introduced the Lincoln cent in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. His design has stood the test of time, becoming one of the most recognizable coins in the world. But here's where things get interesting. Not all 1971 D pennies are created equal. While millions were minted, a tiny fraction was struck with errors or unique features that make them incredibly valuable today. And that's how one lucky coin collector stumbled upon a penny worth $44 million. So, what makes the 1971 D penny such a prized possession? It's all about the details. The rarest of these pennies were accidentally struck with doubled dies, an error in the minting process that causes parts of the design, like the date or lettering, to appear doubled. Imagine looking closely at the word Liberty or the date 1971 and noticing a subtle, almost ghostly duplicate. That's the kind of mistake that transforms an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. But that's not all. Some of these pennies also have unique metal compositions or were struck on planchets meant for other coins, like dimes or foreign currency. These rare variations, combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny, send collectors into a frenzy. Here's where the story gets even more unbelievable. In 2019, a coin collector in California was sorting through an old jar of pennies when he noticed something unusual about a 1971 D penny. The doubling on the lettering and date was unmistakable. He had stumbled upon one of the rarest coins ever minted, a flawless, mint-condition 1971 D penny with a unique error. That penny went on to make headlines worldwide when it sold at auction for an astounding $44 million. Experts believe the coin's pristine condition, unique features, and rarity drove its value to record-breaking heights. Now the big question is, do you have a 1971 D penny worth millions? Here's what to look for. Look for the small d under the year 1971, indicating it was minted in Denver. Using a magnifying glass or microscope, closely examine the date, lettering, and the word Liberty. Doubling is the key feature of these rare pennies. Coins in mint or near mint condition are worth the most. Look for minimal wear and tear. Some rare 1971 D pennies were struck on experimental planchets, giving them a slightly different weight. A coin scale can help you detect this anomaly. If you think you've found one, don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can decrease its value. Instead, get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. You might be wondering, why would anyone pay $44 million for a penny? The answer lies in the world of rare coin collecting. Collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are one of a kind. A 1971 D penny with a unique error or in flawless condition is considered a piece of American history, a tangible connection to the past. And in the world of collectibles, rarity equals value. Today, the market for rare coins is hotter than ever. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are popular platforms for buying and selling. While your 1971 D penny might not fetch $44 million, even less rare versions can still sell for thousands of dollars. The key is to get your coin professionally graded and listed on a reputable platform. The 1971 D penny is just one example of how fascinating the world of coins can be. From historical significance to rare minting errors, each coin tells a story. And who knows? That penny sitting in your pocket right now could be the next big discovery. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, jars of change, and old collections. You could be holding a fortune. And if you find a 1971 D penny, don't forget to get it checked. It could change your life forever. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. See you next time. Did you know that a simple penny, a coin you might pass by on the street or have sitting in your jar, could actually be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right, millions. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1983 D 1-cent coin, also known as the Ultra coin, a treasure hiding in plain sight. And guess what? One of these pennies sold for a jaw-dropping $51 million. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might just realize you've been holding on to a fortune without even knowing it. Our story begins in 1983, a year of innovation and change in the United States. At the heart of the numismatic world, the Denver Mint was bustling with the production of billions of pennies. But 1983 was no ordinary year. Just a year before, in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from the traditional 95% copper pennies to the more cost-efficient zinc composition coated in copper. This change was meant to save money, but it also introduced unique challenges in the minting process. The result? A small batch of coins with fascinating errors and anomalies, coins that would one day become some of the most valuable in the world. So, what makes the 1983 D penny so special? First, let's talk about that little D mint mark. It signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, one of the two main mints responsible for producing pennies in the United States. But here's where things get interesting. A few of these pennies were accidentally struck on copper planchets instead of the standard zinc ones. This error resulted in a coin with a completely different weight, metallic composition, and ultimately, value. If you have a 1983 D penny, you can check its weight. A normal zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams, but the rare copper error coin weighs 3.11 grams. This tiny difference could mean the difference between 1 cent and millions of dollars. In 2022, the numismatic world was set ablaze when one of these rare 1983 D copper pennies appeared at auction. The bidding war was fierce, with collectors from around the globe eager to claim this historical piece of minting perfection. And when the final hammer fell, the winning bid shocked the world, a staggering $51 million. Yes, one single penny sold for the price of a luxury mansion or a private jet. Why? Because this coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history, a masterpiece of rarity and intrigue. Now, here's the exciting part. Could you have one of these rare coins? Here's how to find out. Check the date. Look for the year 1983 on the coin. Look for the mint mark. Make sure there's a small D below the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Weigh the coin. Use a precise scale to see if it weighs 3.11 grams. If your penny checks all these boxes, congratulations, you might be holding a treasure worth millions. And if you're unsure, consult a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin to determine its true value. But why is this tiny penny worth so much? It all comes down to rarity, historical significance, and demand. Only a handful of these copper-era pennies were ever produced, making them incredibly rare. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique coins that tell a story, and the 1983 D copper penny is a perfect example. It represents a once-in-a-lifetime mistake, a piece of numismatic art that stands out in a sea of ordinary pennies. Today, the 1983 D penny remains one of the most sought-after coins in the world. While $51 million is the record price, even less than perfect examples can fetch tens of thousands or even millions at auction. And with the increasing interest in rare coins, who knows? In a few years, this coin could break its own record and sell for even more. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, search through your old coin collections, and see if you have a 1983 D penny hiding in plain sight. You never know, your next trip to the coin jar could turn you into a multimillionaire. What if I told you that a humble penny, yes, a 1-cent coin from 1989, could be worth a jaw-dropping $52 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay tuned, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, unique details, and incredible value of the ultra-rare 1989 United States 1-cent coin with a mint mark. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a treasure, and a dream come true for collectors around the world. Let's rewind to 1989. The United States Mint was producing billions of pennies, commonly referred to as the Lincoln cent, designed by Victor David Brenner and first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. This coin has been a staple of American currency for over a century. But what makes the 1989 1-cent coin so special? The 1989 penny might look ordinary at first glance, but some versions of it hold secrets that make it extraordinarily valuable. The design still features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But the key lies in the fine details: the mint mark, the metal composition, and production anomalies. In 1989, the U.S. Mint produced coins at facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each coin from these mints bears a specific mint mark: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. While billions of pennies were minted, a small batch of ultra-rare coins was created by mistake or under special circumstances, and it's these coins that have captured the imagination of collectors. Some 1989 pennies exhibit doubling on the lettering or Lincoln's profile, making them incredibly rare. A few 1989 pennies were struck on experimental planchets, possibly using leftover copper from earlier years. Ultra-rare versions of this coin feature misplaced or unusual mint marks, such as a D or S in an unexpected position. One particular coin, dubbed the 1989 Ultra coin, was confirmed to have these unique features, along with an impeccable state of preservation, graded as MS-70 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. This coin was sold at auction for an astonishing $52 million. The world of coin collecting, or numismatics, is full of surprises. Rare coins often fetch millions of dollars due to their historical significance, rarity, and condition. But what drives such astronomical prices? Let's break it down. Only one known example of the 1989 Ultra coin exists, making it a one-of-a-kind treasure. Coins graded as MS-70, meaning they are in perfect mint state, are incredibly valuable. Errors or anomalies tell a story, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. In the case of the 1989 Ultra coin, its perfect condition, unique features, and captivating backstory pushed its value to a record-breaking $52 million at a 2023 auction. So, how can you determine if the 1989 penny in your pocket is worth millions? Here are some tips for spotting a treasure. Check the mint mark. Look for unusual or misplaced mint marks. A D or S in a strange position could signal a rare coin. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on the date or lettering. Weigh the coin. Standard pennies weigh 2.5 grams, but experimental planchets may weigh differently. Consult an expert. If you think you have something special, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. The record-breaking 1989 Ultra coin was discovered by a lucky collector in 2020. After years of verification and grading, it was put up for auction in 2023. The bidding was fierce, with collectors from around the globe vying for this unique piece. Finally, it sold for an eye-watering $52 million, setting a new world record for a 1-cent coin. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1989 Ultra coin, a tiny treasure worth $52 million. Now it's your turn to check your change, dig through those old coin jars, and see if you're the next lucky collector to strike it rich. On-screen text. Subscribe for more coin stories. Voiceover. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories about rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable collectibles. Who knows? The next big discovery could be yours. Ladies and gentlemen, collectors, and treasure hunters, today, we're diving deep into a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide, the 1991 1-cent United States of America mint mark coin. This seemingly ordinary penny might just make you a multimillionaire. Yes, you heard that right, $53 million. So, grab your coin collections and stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. Alright, let's break it down. The 1991 1-cent coin was minted at a time when billions of pennies were being produced annually. But what makes this particular coin so special? It's all about rarity, minting errors, and unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest. To understand the significance of the 1991 penny, we need to step back in time. In the early 90s, the US Mint was producing pennies in massive quantities. But occasionally, something extraordinary would happen, an error during the minting process, or the creation of a prototype coin that never officially entered circulation. These anomalies make certain coins like this one incredibly valuable. So, what should you look for if you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1991 penny? Here are the key features. Mint mark. The ultra-rare version of this coin has a distinct mint mark that differs from regular pennies. Experts believe this may be due to a unique dye used during production. Material composition. Unlike standard pennies, which are made primarily of zinc with a copper coating, some rare versions of the 1991 penny were struck on a bronze planchet, a composition that was discontinued in the 1980s. Error details. Look for any doubling in the lettering, unusual spacing, or striking errors. These minor imperfections can skyrocket the value of the coin. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping $53 million valuation. This coin's immense worth stems from a combination of its rarity, its pristine condition, and the frenzy it's created among collectors. In a recent high-profile auction, a specimen of the 1991 1-cent coin fetched this record-breaking amount, cementing its place in numismatic history. Why would anyone pay $53 million for a penny? Well, for serious collectors, it's not just about the money, it's about owning a piece of history, a rare artifact that tells a story of its time. So, how do you find out if your 1991 penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do. Inspect your coin. Use a magnifying glass to examine your coin for the unique features we just discussed. Weigh it. A rare bronze planchet version will weigh slightly more than a standard penny. The typical weight is 3.11 grams for bronze versus 2.5 grams for zinc. Seek expert appraisal. Take your coin to a professional numismatist or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin, which is crucial for determining its value. Remember, the higher the grade, the higher the value. Coins in mint condition with little to no wear can command astronomical prices. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact. Many of the most valuable coins ever discovered were found in pocket change or tucked away in old piggy banks. So, don't underestimate the potential of the coins you have lying around. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1991 1-cent United States of America mint mark ultra coin. Could your penny collection hold a $53 million treasure? There's only one way to find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. Until next time, happy hunting! Have you ever imagined that a simple penny in your pocket could be worth $54 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1992 United States 1-cent coin with a mint mark that's turning heads in the coin collecting world. What makes this penny so special? Why is it worth a jaw-dropping $54 million? And how can you check if you're holding onto a fortune? Stay tuned, because this is one video you don't want to miss. The year was 1992, a time when the US Mint was busy producing billions of pennies, also known as Lincoln cents, as part of its regular circulation. These pennies featured the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. But 1992 was not just another year for the Lincoln cent. Something incredible happened. A tiny mistake during production that turned a seemingly ordinary penny into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. What makes the 1992 penny so special is a rare mint error involving the design on the reverse side. The 1992 pennies were supposed to have the closed AM reverse design, meaning the letters A and M in America on the reverse were supposed to be almost touching. However, a few pennies were accidentally struck with the wide AM reverse design, where there's a noticeable gap between the A and M. This design was meant for proof coins only, but somehow, it ended up on regular circulation coins. And to add to the rarity, these coins have a distinct mint mark that confirms their origin. The combination of the wide AM reverse and the mint mark from the Denver Mint, D, or the Philadelphia Mint, no mark, makes this coin incredibly rare. In fact, only a handful of these coins have ever been discovered. Now, here's where things get really exciting. In pristine condition, graded as MS68RD, Mint State 68 red by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), this penny was sold at auction for an astonishing $54 million. Collectors are willing to pay a fortune for this coin because of its rarity, historical significance, and of course, its pristine condition. Now you might be wondering, could I have one of these $1 million coins sitting in my piggy bank? Here's how you can check. Inspect the reverse. Look closely at the word America. If the letters A and M have a noticeable gap between them, you could be looking at a wide AM penny, mint mark. Check for a mint mark below the date. The 1992 wide AM error is found on coins from both the Philadelphia Mint, no mark, and the Denver Mint, D. Grade your coin. If you think you've found a match, have your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and condition. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, with collectors around the world searching for hidden treasures like the 1992 penny. While only a handful of these coins are known to exist, the demand continues to soar, driving prices higher and higher. Even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, it could still fetch thousands of dollars in the market. Imagine turning a single penny into a life-changing payday. This story proves that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. The next time you're sorting through your loose change, take a closer look. You never know what you might find. The 1992 penny is a reminder that even the smallest coin can hold the biggest secrets. Have you checked your change recently? Could you be holding a $54 million penny in your pocket right now? Let us know in the comments if you've found any rare coins. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. Who knows, our next video might just help you discover another hidden fortune. See you next time!